Hello and welcome to windy Portsmouth on a Friday afternoon. We're here with Student Music Network to cover Takedown at the glorious Portsmouth Guildhall. Before we get started, please do be advised that this video contains some flashing lights and occasional strong language. If you think that would stop you from enjoying this video, this one might be one to miss. Now, as soon as we got into the festival on day one, we started out by asking our fellow rock and metal fans who they were looking forward to seeing on the lineup, and here's what everyone had to say. What's the act that you're most looking forward to at Takedown 2026?
It's got to be Mouth Culture for me.
Dendera.
The big Dendera fans here.
Waterlines.
Waterlines and President.
President and Wargasm.
Oh, I'm looking forward to Therapy.
Probably South of Salem.
Pretty big toss-up between either Gnome or Therapy, because Therapy is a pretty big inspiration of mine for music and stuff.
I could have guessed the Gnome there. That's quite a surprise.
I'm just a massive sucker for like silly music, like silly, whimsy, like that sort of stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right up my alley for that.
After our chats with the crowd about the most hotly anticipated acts, Stone Soup started playing on the Total Rock stage. Now, these guys were the first band to play in the entire festival, and they definitely set the tone right for the weekend. Safe to say it was my first time seeing a harmonica pulled out at a metal gig, but it worked so well with their unique sound. They really do blend blues and metal in a way I've never seen before. After Stone Soup, we managed to catch some of the hotly anticipated acts such as Kill the Lights, South of Salem, The Wild Hearts, Gnome with their absurdly high concentration of gnome hat wearing audience members, and of course the headline act's Therapy on the main stage. Kicking off day two and keeping pop punk alive was Slackrr, who put on an incredible show and were a lovely bunch to chat to later on as well. We had a whole lot of interviews lined up for day two, starting off with Slackrr, so do stay tuned for those. Hi, welcome to Takedown 2026 Day 2 with Student Music Network. I'm joined by Slackrr. Guys, why don't you introduce yourselves?
I'm Scotty.
Hi, I'm Kate.
Scotty and Kate, how was your show earlier? We caught some of it, it was great fun. How was it for you?
It was a rush, to be honest.
Yeah.
Absolute rush. It was amazing, though.
Yeah, it was amazing. Apparently, I just found out it was one in, one out in the room, basically. So it was just, the room was packed, it was good vibes, good energy.
Loads of friendly faces, loads of new faces.
Everyone was having fun. That's the main. I had fun.
We had so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Watching it, I could see that you guys were having fun, so you couldn't help but enjoy yourself as well watching that. So it was absolutely amazing. So why don't you guys describe the sort of music that you do to anyone who may not have heard of you before?
I guess it's like the broader spectrum would be like pop punk, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we kind of get classed under. Some people say melodic punk, some people say emo punk, but it's kind of, you know, that side of catchy choruses, well, hopefully, melodies, you know, it's good fun, good vibes.
Yeah, definitely. I like to put forward like a positive message to the song, so we're quite a happy band, as we're called.
yeah, just talking about, you know, everyday issues, mental health issues, and, you know, just hope for you know, without sounding corny, because of the song like For Better Days kind of thing.
Absolutely, it's a wonderful message. And how do you guys come together as a band? What was the start, the origins of Slackrr?
Well, Scotty and I have been... I'm so sorry. Do you want to
No, you carry on. No, I was like, you got this.
Scotty and I have been friends for like over 10 years now. So we've been mates... Excuse you. We've been mates for over 10 years. We became friends through music, through going to gigs together around our hometown in Southampton. And then basically when Scotty started writing songs and wanted to start a band, I very quickly was like, I want to get in on that because I think that's going to be really cool. And
you were so wrong.
It has just grown and grown and grown more than we ever, I think, expected it would.
Yeah, it's taken us, like I said on stage, it's taken us all over the world to massive festivals, on a PlayStation video game. It's just mad stuff that you wouldn't have expected, you know, in Rock Sound Kerrang, BBC Radio 1. Just touring. I mean, in a couple of weeks we're back off to America again. So yeah, that's kind of us. We're just constantly on tour.
It's not a bad way to live. And over the time that you guys have been together, how has your sound changed over those years?
Ooh, I think it's got worse.
They're going to quote you on that.
I hope so. Yeah, but that's the tagline, isn't it? It's just got worse. How's it changed? I don't know. I don't think it's one of those. I mean, I suppose the artistic thing to say would be like, oh, we've matured and done this and that. But we were always just really into like, we always wanted to write good songs. Like we've always tried to sort of set the bar high. And basically, I think a lot of the times, like beating our last album is kind of the thing. It's like, well, that's good. So how can we write an even better song than that? So I suppose that's kind of, you know, because there's we're pulling in lots of different elements from different things. Everything from like hardcore to pop music to punk to emo. So I think, you know, the way it's, I guess, developed as the songwriter, I guess it's just. I don't know, just trying to write good songs, I think, and have good times and good vibes.
Oh, I think that's something we've learned, isn't it? I think as we've written more albums and released more albums, it's like the songs that we love and the songs that do the best and kind of people identify with the most are the ones that we love and the ones that we have fun playing.
I thought, yes, it's just the honesty. I think we've always tried to be just very transparent, very honest with everything, like with writing and talking about, basically, which, like I say, is mental health awareness and, you know, community and, you know, just sort of like there is hope, because like there's, you know, I think it's cool. I really like bands who are like kind of like everything's rubbish and it's like it's aggressive, but I think sometimes it's like it's nice to hear like, you know, things probably will, hopefully will get better.
Absolutely. You've got to keep your spirits up. And in terms of your writing process, when you're creating your next sort of creative endeavour, where does a song start? How do you take your first steps?
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely anywhere. We have, I'm going to call you out on this again, I've done this in so many interviews. The number of times that Scotty has gone, I have a song idea, and we're in the most random place. We're somewhere around the world,
in
Austria or somewhere, and we have to pull over to a service station, empty the van, get the guitar out, and there's Scotty with the guitar in the car park. And you think, like, you know, I'm so glad people aren't questioning this or calling the police.
There's like hotel rooms when you guys are like asleep and I'm just sat at the end of the bed. It's just kind of like, I don't know, because we're always around guitars and gear. So it's like, kind of like, I've got an idea, it's like, this might work. So I mean, yeah, it kind of starts with me doing that. And then just taking it into the rehearsal room. You know, we tried a few different things. Like the last album was very much more sort of like, I wrote the song, went in the studio and was like, it goes like this. And then we kind of just put bits together in the studio. The albums before that were we'd be together in a room, and this one's like kind of a mixture of the two. Well, I say this one, stuff that we're writing in the minute. I'm not supposed to say that. The potential things that we may or may not be writing at the minute is sort of a mixture of all of those elements. Next question.
Smooth.
That's about the most rock and roll way to start a song, though. Just sort of pull over and start playing. I respect that.
Yeah, it's a bit random, isn't it? I think it just annoys the others, like a touring party.
Yeah.
They're just like, what's he doing now?
We've got to get to the show. What's happening?
Right. So next, I want to do like a crash course on Slackrr, shall we say? Or you could call it a hinge profile for Slackrr, because I'll give you a few prompts.
Okay.
And then I want you to name a song that fits that prompt.
This is cool. Okay.
Yeah.
You better do the serious stuff. I'm just going to make a joke.
The song that you enjoy most playing live.
That's going to be different for both of us, I think,
It
isn't it?
is.
And Louis as well.
I mean, for me, it changes every week, to be honest, because we're on tour all the time, and suddenly you're like, oh, this song was so much fun tonight.
We must still love Reflections because we keep opening with it.
It's true.
I love Better Days off of the new album. There's a bunch of them. I go through phases with some of them. I'm like, I don't want to play this, and then like the next week I'm just like, I love this song.
Yeah.
Like,
I love Over and Over off the new album.
Yeah,
I always
I
love
enjoy
playing
that.
that live. It's just a lot of fun. It's really bouncy and just everyone gets into it.
It's always fun to see people sing like Save Your Breath and Playing with Fire. I think it just changes. Really hard question. That's a really hard question. Well done.
Next up, let's say you first tell someone that you're in a band. You've met them. What's the song that you play to show, oh, this is the music that my band makes?
I would probably play someone else way more famous than us songs and pretend I'm in that band.
Fair enough.
I would play Home. Home. It was the lead single off our album 2 before this one. So
There's only 3.
it's only 3. But yeah, I think that encompasses a lot about what we're about and the message that we try and put forward.
I'd go with Better Days as well because it's a similar sentiment. Do you know what I mean? It's just like it's hope for, for a better tomorrow and getting over everyone gets into dark places. Mental health is a thing that affects everybody, not just obviously the person that it's happening to. It's terrible, but it affects everyone around them in different ways. I've had family members and friends who've really suffered with it. I've been really fortunate myself that so far I haven't, but when you're seeing it from that perspective, you can just see the kind of, how. So I think like something with that kind of, this is who we are, this is what we're about. This is also quite a fun song.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. And this sort of along similar lines, what's the song that means the most to you guys as a band?
Gosh, this is hard. I think songs mean different things to different people, which is what I've always loved about music in general, is that everyone takes a different meaning from it and, takes a different interpretation and loves it for different reasons.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I pinpoint, there's various points. Like, I think when we did Reflections,
I was going to say
in
Reflections.
in 2022, that kind of got us out to a wider audience. So that's kind of holds a special place. And The Current is on a PlayStation video game, so that holds a special place. And then Playing with Fire, obviously, that was BBC Kerrang, and then they've been really kind to us and had us on a load after that. Off the new album, it's
You're going to say Better Days.
I just love Better Days. I just had so much fun playing it today.
I'm going to go for the last album, Set the Night on Fire, and say This Time. Because that was our first play on BBC Radio 1.
That's it, yeah.
So that was incredible in itself. But then, again, the whole message of the song, it was about just coming out of lockdown, really, at the time.
Yeah, but I mean,
to a
at the
big
same time,
degree,
yeah,
and
like a lot of this, like Holding
coming
On.
over adversity.
Holding On was another one.
Oh, God, why didn't we say Holding On?
I don't know.
For
There
God's
we
sake.
go. We finally decided Holding
That's
On.
the
there.
one. Holding On is the one.
Great. We've got your Hinge profile sorted.
It's the most scattered thing ever. It's just like, they can't make a decision. This is not the band for me.
So let's say a couple of years down the line, you're playing a sold-out show at the O2, and you can invite any band or any artist to open for you. Who do you want as your opening act?
Oh, God. See, whoever watches this might upset some people. Who would open for us?
So soon.
Are we talking like the O2 London O2?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's
arena
ridiculous.
gig,
We're
yeah.
not going to get there anyway.
The bands I have in
not.
mind would probably be headlining and we'd be
Yeah, that's the
supporting
thing.
them.
Do you know what I think I'd like to do? Right, I would probably pick some friends from the underground, like bands that we've known for a long time, that we've been, just great pals with, and just see how many of them they'd let us put on. Just so that, just so all of us, do you know what I mean? Because there's so many bands out there that are working so hard. It's just that everyone who experienced that. That would be what I'd do.
Yeah,
I'm not
every
naming any
band-
names because I'll forget someone and I get really upset with this.
Every band plays one song.
Yeah.
You just do a rotation. Yeah.
We could have 300 bands.
Exactly.
That would actually be really cool, to be fair. Just to sort of see as many bands as possible.
Yeah, like a
Just
Yeah.
go more, yeah.
Yeah, I think like a Slackrr fest or something.
Yeah.
Or the O2 Arena.
Okay, so we've gone from the O2 Arena to we're putting on a festival.
Are we putting on a festival?
Hell yeah. 2028, watch out.
That's the one.
And most important question, really serious, heartfelt one. If all of you in the band were each a kitchen utensil, what would everyone be? It's real journalism.
Maybe it
here.
would be a spoon.
I was going to say a whisk.
A whisk.
No, Louis probably is a spoon.
I don't know. Like,
We call Louis a spoon.
I'll pick yours, you pick mine.
Okay.
Okay, you go first. Because I want to see how horrible you're going to be.
I think you're a spatula.
Oh, I was going to say I'd be a spatula.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Because it has many uses.
Many uses.
You're quite versatile.
Are we thinking like rubber baking spatula or burger spatula?
Like burger spatula. Because you use burgers, it's pancakes, it's,
Yeah.
multi-use.
You would be a butcher's knife. Because you're an absolute weapon. You're lethal.
Thanks.
And you keep us all in line. Apart from Vicky.
Excellent, there we go. We've got a butcher's knife and a spatula with us. That's been Slackrr. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your festival.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Next, we're joined by Waterlines here. Guys, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hello, I'm Benji and I do vocals for Waterlines.
I'm Simon and I do drums and write the music.
Like some of the music.
Some of the music, yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
No, I was saying I write the lyrics.
Oh, yeah,
that's,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
that is a part of the music.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, it is.
It is?
It is.
Yeah.
I would argue more important, but
The most important.
yeah. I would say that.
I see
Sorry.
the vision. Okay.
You said authentic self.
This is
We've
your
read it
authentic
already.
self. No, I love it.
No,
I love
we've
it.
read it already.
This is what we're here for. And why don't you guys describe the sort of music that you do for anyone who may not have heard of Waterlines before?
It's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, and just daft.
It's just dead stupid. It's like if the Venga Boys like hired like Slipknot as a backing band.
Yeah,
I
like
rate that.
I
Yeah,
like that.
I rate
yeah.
that. That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cy called us the musical. What? The
Musical equivalent of a
equivalent of a
Tangfastic.
Tangfastic.
Yeah.
Oh, I rate that. That's I see the vision there. I think that does definitely work. And how did you guys come together as a band? What's the origins of Waterlines?
Well, we were in a band beforehand that was splitting up, and then we were auditioning vocalists and stuff. And then Benji walked in during the middle of someone's audition, kicked the door open with a 4-pack of beer, and then we said, "Oh, sorry, mate, we're doing another audition." So he just like turned around and headed out, and then he came back in, absolutely nailed it, and his first show was Take Over at Download. Wasn't
It was. I fucking smashed it as well. I did really good. I did a really good job.
And here we are now. Yeah.
Here we are now. Not that band anymore. Different band entirely.
Different band.
We don't talk about the other band.
Yeah.
They're not as good.
And when did the finger join the equation?
I got this from the last interview. She brought fingers. What did you bring?
Excellent. You see, you've caught me out here. You've caught me out. You're doing my job.
She brought little hammers that made noises when you whacked each other with
That's
them.
great for drummers.
She
Yeah.
brought fingers. Yeah.
I need to start bringing fingers. Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, I
You
do.
You
I've
need
learned
to,
now.
You need to be the bringer of the fingers.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll put that on my LinkedIn profile.
Get your
Bringer of
shit
fingers.
together. Unbelievable. Unprofessional. Churlish.
So over the years that you guys have been together, how's your sound changed?
It's got more donks on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we just put more silly stuff on it, didn't we?
Yeah, I feel like when we like first got together, there was definitely like an element of trying to like play it safe a little bit. But then I think one day we just woke up and just went, nah, fuck that, bro.
Nah, we just don't care. Like, if we like it, then hopefully someone else will like it. But
As long as you enjoy yourself, you know. I know it's really cliche, but
Precisely.
if you enjoy the music that you make, people will see that and enjoy it as well.
Precisely.
yeah.
And we have the best time. We have a great time.
we have a great time, yeah.
Yeah, great. And in terms of your writing process, you say you write a lot of the songs. Where does a song start for you? What's the first step?
So usually we get like a cool title for a song, and then I'll write the music, Benji will write the vocals, then I'll go back to the music. Oh, touch me. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, there's an itch there. Go on, get it.
I feel like I'm getting quite accurate with
I feel like I should be paying to watch this actually.
And then we just ask the guitarist to go ahead and learn it.
you. Just as a meaty one.
It's a very intimate experience there.
Yeah, it was quite good, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. I like that. So let's say we're making a hinge profile for Waterlines. Okay, we're
Right.
making a crash course. And I'll give you some prompts. So what's the song that you what's the song that you enjoy most playing live?
For me, it's Giant Killers, which is our last song, because it's like heavy and bouncy and stuff, but it's also like very ravey. It's like a little rave going on at the end of it. It's fucking awesome.
I really like Brace because it starts off with like some ambience and some effects, and then like Benji's getting his like wall of death together.
No,
Wall of love,
no,
wall of love,
thank you.
wall of love,
Thank you. I would never incite a wall of death, ever.
wall of love and hugs and cuddles and stuff. And then he's just like, oh yeah, you get over there and you get over there, and then the guitars kick in like dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And it just goes off, like people cuddling everywhere.
Yeah, so
Just-
much love.
Yeah, so much love.
Yeah.
Love it.
Everyone's just really, happy and just like it's very calm. It's very like I think probably most akin to like Enya.
Yeah, like when you reach Zen, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sail away, sail away.
Yes. What about when you first meet someone and you tell them, "Oh, I'm in a band"? What's the song that you play to say, "Oh, this is the sort of music that we make"?
I've never said that to anyone. I don't.
Keep it a secret.
I'm a man of mystery.
People do ask me, and I find it really difficult to. I say, what music do you listen to? Because we're like fairly heavy, but we're quite electronic. And people will say, well, I've heard of Metallica and stuff, and then at that point, it's like, well, I don't really know what else to say to you.
Yeah. It's like when you say, "Oh, playing a heavy band." Oh, like Led Zeppelin.
It's like,
No.
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 Here's our Spotify, just find out
Yeah.
for yourself.
Yeah.
So what would be the first song that you'd play if you wanted to kind of demonstrate what that was?
I'd go Koenig.
Yeah, Koenig, I think that sums us up. Yeah.
Koenig. Okay. And what about your weirdest song?
Weirdest song. So we're currently writing at the minute because we're doing an album.
Exciting.
And there's a song in that doesn't have a single guitar in it. Not one. It's very relaxed. Very Enya-esque.
It is
actually.
very Enya.
I would argue. Yeah. Lots of love.
It's good for the
So-
3 a.m. come down, I think.
Potentially that
Yeah.
one. But yeah, also Giant Killers has just got that amazing little Euro dance rave at the end of it, which is just vibes. So yeah.
Yeah, great. Now we have your Hinge profile set up. People know what to go check out if they want to see Waterlines. And let's say, hypothetically, a couple of years down the line, you're playing a completely sold out show at the O2.
Okay.
And you can invite any band or any artist to open for you. Who do you want as your opening act?
Do you know what I
I
want?
fucking love that question, but go.
I want Peng Shui.
That's a fucking shout, is that?
Yeah.
I'd never seen Peng Shui before, and I saw them at Bloodstock, and they were fucking excellent. They were the shit. But, sorry Peng Shui, it's got to be the Venga Boys.
I see that.
Okay.
I feel like that gets you where you need to be. If you you get through like a set of the Venga Boys, and then you are in the mental space you need to be in for a Waterline show. That's fine.
Okay. Venga Boys then. That's an unusual opener for a heavy band, but I feel like you guys are an unusual heavy band, so that makes perfect sense. And just to finish off, a bit of a serious one.
I'll finish you off.
Right. Hi.
I'm sitting next to you in the van.
Yeah, you are.
If everyone in the band could be a kitchen utensil, what would you describe each person as?
Ooh, a kitchen utensil. I want to be a meat tenderizer. A fucking hammer thing. I feel like you're a meat thermometer.
I think I'm the chopping board.
Like getting pounded by Scottish.
By me.
Yeah,
With my tenderizer.
But I just feel like I'm there as like the unifying presence at the back.
You're the glue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
You're the glue.
Yeah, I'm the chopping board.
Tom's a potato peeler, but he's like a little bit blunt. So like the potato peeler, but only one side of it works.
Yeah. Okay.
So like, you know, if you go the wrong way, it doesn't.
Yeah,
it won't do it.
Yeah,
So you have to like peel away from you. It's a bit awkward, but it works. And then Mike is a microwave, but it's not plugged in.
Lovely, great. Excellent. Right, that's been cutting board and meat tenderizer from Waterlines. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for your time, guys, and enjoy the rest of the festival. I'm joined by Bex here. Hello, how's the festival experience been for you so far?
I've literally seen this one room, and it's great. I've needed a wee since I got here, but yeah, so far so good.
Fair enough. How are you looking forward to your show? Are you excited?
Absolutely. The excitement is building. It was started pretty low with the I don't want to do this, and then it builds. And then right before the stage, it's gonna go I don't want to do this, and then it'll be there again.
Do you have any like pre-performance rituals or habits to get you into the right mindset? What
Of course. 10-star jumps and a group high five.
Love it. Going back in time, how did music come into your life? What's the origins of Bex as a musician?
Oh, we actually spoke about this earlier. Music came into my life with the song Happy Birthday.
Fair?
And I think that might be the same for a lot of people. It's music that you don't even realise is music, and you get sang it.
Yeah?
Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it.
That is true. It's like a big hive mind, isn't it? It's scary.
Yeah.
Scary
very
stuff.
Scary.
Yeah. And was it that first time that you sang Happy Birthday you knew, yeah, that's what I want to pursue as a career?
I think it was the first time I heard it, rather than when I sang it myself. Yeah, that was when I thought, this is for me. I want to write the next Happy Birthday that everyone knows.
Yeah, that's a great goal to have in life. Be the next Happy Birthday songwriter. And over time, from Happy Birthday to today at Takedown, how's your sound changed and how's your approach to music changed?
It's not very different. Yeah, I'm still stuck on the habit. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's constantly evolving. It's a constant. I see it as like I'm just constantly going through a new phase. The phases, they never come to an end, they just morph into something new. And I have so many like influences and so many like I get obsessed with something and then I'll move on to something and get obsessed with something else. So all these small obsessions just feed so much into my music. It's just a constant. Bex is evolving constantly.
And when you are starting your sort of next like creative endeavour, or you're starting to write your next song, what's your first step? How do you start creating?
It just happens, you know. You just suddenly get a load of time, and you're like, oh, I can write songs now because I've got time. And whatever phase I'm in that moment in time, whether it's it could be a breakup, or I'm hungry, or I'm like exercising loads, or I like got a new friend, or that will just like create an album or an EP, because it's just whenever I have the time to create, it will be in a new phase of life.
Absolutely. And we'll cut it short straight to probably the most important question of the interview, just to get you to the loos as soon as possible, and that is it's quite a serious one. If you could be any kitchen utensil, what kitchen utensil do you think you would be?
I'm a teaspoon, but I'm that special teaspoon that your mum only gets out when she gets the little teapots out, which is never, because who has little teacups? I know we live in England, but you know those special teaspoons that your mum bought in a charity shop because she was like, oh, when our friends come around for tea, these will be really nice, but they never leave the drawer. That's me.
So you've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. This is real journalism. Bex is the fine china teaspoon. Right, thanks a lot. Hope you enjoy the rest of your festival and have a good show as well.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Hi, welcome to Takedown with Student Music Network. I'm joined by Profiler. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves first?
I'm JJ, I'm the bassist.
I'm Mike, guitar and vocals.
I'm Jacob, I play drums.
I'm Jay and I play guitar.
Lovely. And you guys just played your show earlier. How was that? How was the crowd for that?
It was great.
Really good. Loved the energy. It was, awesome.
Yeah, great. And how would you describe the sort of music that you play for anyone who may not have heard of Profiler before?
It's like kind of early 2000s, late 90s, new metal era, but kind of obviously, because we're a band in more recent times, there's obviously its own modern feel as well, so sort of new metalcore as well. I'd reference it to
tunings and stuff like that, and modern production. So.
Yeah, heavy.
Go hard. And when we go back to the kind of origins of Profiler, how did you guys meet? How did you form a band? What's the story there?
I started writing sort of by myself for a bit at uni. I'm working with a producer, and then wanted to turn that into a band project. So I thought the songs were quite good, so then met JJ, and then we met our original drummer Oscar, and we're a three-piece for quite a long period of time. I just sort of grew, and then had kind of member changes. We've got Jay in on guitars and Jacob on drums, because I wanted to kind of concentrate a bit more on just vocals, at least on stage. So yeah, that's where it's at now.
So over time, as you've had the changes in the band, the changes in time, as you've changed as a person, how has your sound changed as Profiler as well?
I think having these guys come in has definitely like elevate it, because everyone's sort of getting more collaborative. It's definitely a bit of a kind of solo project in the first like 6 months or so, and then everyone's kind of getting on board, so that's making a lot more interesting writing, because obviously everyone's putting their input. And then on stage, it's just more bodies on stage is giving us more stage presence, I think, and making it easier for everybody to concentrate on their parts. Obviously Jacob and Jay are phenomenal. JJ's always been super sick, so I think it's a good group of people.
Yeah. And about your performances, when you're about to perform, do you have any like pre-performance, pre-stage rituals, anything that you do to get in the right mindset?
Mike just makes silly noises for like 20 minutes.
Do weird vocal warm-ups, so it looks like I'm having a panic attack. But,
and then just a little fist bump and then we're on.
Yeah.
Nice and subtle, really nonchalant. And going back to your writing process, you mentioned that briefly. Where does a song start with you guys? There's quite a few of you. What's often the nucleus what's your first step when you're creating something?
Yeah, well, it's getting mixed now. Like Jay, our guitarist, is writing full demos himself. Jacob will put his own complete spin on drums over the top of whatever's written. JJ's written stuff on the EP. A lot of the stuff before that was I would come up with the main idea, and then everyone would kind of collaborate on top. There's still some of that, but it's
used to write to like a lot of hip hop beats, which is quite sort of like that new metal feel has that hip hop vibe to it as well. So a lot of the stuff on our first album that was like written just to like, if you go back to those early demos, it's just like, and then it's amazing. Like hearing the original demos, but yeah, it would just chuck about like a drum loop, and then that can be inspiring for you, and then just like a guitar part, a guitar loop, and that can just inspire different bits.
So it's like a really collaborative feel when you're creating. That's great to see.
There's one song that, in particular, that we really explored, like all four of us writing specific parts, called Illusion. So that was good, and I think like there'll be more of that to come now. With now we know that we can all come together and do it. So that's good.
And as you mentioned the future, that takes me really nicely onto the next spot. You had your album, I think, late last year, had a single quite recently. What's next? What can fans look forward to?
More songs. Just more music. Yeah, we're just going to keep writing. At the moment, we're not with a label, so we can kind of do what we want.
Yeah.
Which means we'll keep putting out singles just to keep the momentum going. So we've got 3 in the works with the one that's just been released. And then we'll look to chat to a team of some sort and probably look to do an album in the later part of this year into next year, I think.
Exciting things. So we've gotten to know you a little bit now, but let's say someone watching this wants to go, oh, I love these guys, but I want to listen to more of their music. Let's make a Hinge profile for the band, like a little crash course. So I'll give you some prompts, and then I want you to name a song that fits that prompt. Okay.
Nice.
So first up, a song that you most enjoy playing live.
I quite like Revert. It's like an older song, but it's quite easy on my part. And when you can it's fairly easy. You can just
it's pretty easy.
You can just go for it. Like there's loads of bits where I'm just not playing anything, and I can just run around. So I like running around, and that's why.
Fair enough. Got to get your steps in. Are we agreed on that? Have we got any other takes?
I really like Upgrade, and especially the set that we've been running recently, including today. It sits at a point in the song where the crowd are comfortable moving.
Yeah.
So it's a really it's one of the heavier ones, and at that point, we can go straight in and pretty much guarantee that people are going to be moshing to it. So that's really good, and that just spurs us on if you know that they're already kind of raring to go.
Absolutely. On to our next prompt. Let's say you meet someone, conversation takes you to kind of what you do for a living. You say, oh, I'm in a band. What's the song that you play to kind of show the sort of music that you do? What's your introduction song?
Late again for me now. Because it's not too heavy.
Late again?
I feel like it depends if they're like, oh, so what sort of music do you play? And is it like heavy rock? And I'm like, well, it's like new metal. They're like, oh, so like Led Zeppelin. I was like, no. So I go with Waste. I feel that encompasses everything that Profiler is, and it's quite an easy, attainable song for the average listener.
And what about a song, the song that means the most to you as a band in terms of your progress and how you've grown?
I've got there's one called Consumed off our first album, and that was literally the first song that Mike showed to me when we were just starting out. So I remember when we finished that in the studio, I was quite emotional about it. I was just this is sick to see from seeing this guy playing some bar somewhere with a guitar, and it was just guitar and vocals, and then come around to we're in this sick studio, just finished the mix, and we're
good life, man.
Yeah, good life, man.
I agree.
Yeah, great. Right, we've set up your Hinge profile now. People know what to check out when they want to listen to more Profiler and get really into your music. So let's say a couple of years down the line, you're playing a sold-out show at the O2 Arena. You can invite any artist, band, dead or alive, to open for you. Who do you want as your opening act?
Oh, that's such a hard question.
I don't want to pick someone too big, because
I feel like I think right now a band called Carmen Shaka.
Yeah,
I'd go for them. They're just popping.
Are we agreed on that?
I know it.
You listen to that album in the car. Carmen Shaka is cool.
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit, I think, would be.
It would have to be the other way around. That would not make sense, but that would be sick.
Yeah, fair enough. I think Limp Bizkit would be an excellent opening act. That would be a...
It's not going to be that way around.
No, I love it. Right, on to our final question of the interview. Definitely the most important and the peak of journalism here. Right. If you were to describe each member of the band as a kitchen utensil, what would everyone be?
I'm going to get something weird and small. I feel like you'd be like a spork.
Spork.
Yeah, it's just multifunctional.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Got
Get
a lot on my
get
plate,
shit done.
but I wouldn't be a plate. If that's not a utensil. But yeah, I'll take a spork.
Spork, okay.
Jay would be a whisk, because he's always cooking up those demos.
Oh, love it. We taking that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Jacob.
I've never thought about this before.
Quite hard question.
Yeah.
We're asking the real questions.
Yeah.
What's like a proper utensil that you should leave in the drawer for months until you need it?
Meat tenderizer.
A meat tenderizer. I think
Is
this
that a
would be Mike,
compliment?
just because you like your sleep. So he'd be resting,
Right, yeah.
and then we get the meat tenderizer out and get him on stage, and he just smashes it. Smashes the meat.
The loudest utensil would be for drums. I don't know.
It'd be like pots and pans falling on the floor. Or something.
Ooh, okay.
You'd be pots and pans falling down a staircase.
Yeah.
I think that's a good description for someone who's.
That's
fair
just
enough.
Description of my playing, basically.
Right, love it. It's been lovely meeting you guys. That's been Profiler here at Takedown 2026 with Student Music Network. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
With Profiler being the last of our interviews, we caught some of the last few acts on the main stage, starting off with As It Is, who had a very emotional set indeed. Penultimate band up on the main stage was Wargasm, who definitely had the most active set of the entire festival. They are the wildest pits and immense stage presence, but I'll leave it to you to see that for yourself.
You got your money and your fast cars. You're not a god, you're just another fuck star. You got your money and your fast cars. You're not a god, you're just another. I see you, but I don't hear you. Takedown. Look alive.
Finally, headlining the whole weekend was the cryptic band President. With their unique brand image shrouded in mystery, they definitely did not disappoint. And that is it from the Student Music Network at Takedown 2026. A huge thank you to the team over at Takedown and the crew at the Portsmouth Guildhall for making the festival possible. And of course, a massive thank you to you guys for watching the Student Music Network. I've been Yanki Ertem, and I'll catch you on the next one.